I'll give you guys a tour.
Oh, house of just and noble name, we've lit the stars with honor's flame. And though my journey's end is near, House Atreides, shed no tear.
Alright, you see where that box is? That's the shadow for our base. I'm gonna run out to that shadow. And we'll look at the base from there.
We'll meet again in timeless peace, where all our pains and trials cease.
This is Atreides Radio. It's kind of like old 8-bit video game music. Okay, watch. Ooh, let's get into some combat.
Enemy found. Reveal yourself.
Yeah. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Okay, the shadow has moved. We'll just follow where it's moved. It's like our base is the sundial that tells you what time it is. Which way is north? So if north is that way and the shadow is here, then it's gotta be about, what, 6 o'clock? Alright, look, this is the base, guys. Right there, you see it? It's on top of this mountain. Oh, there's a sandworm. I'm getting out of here. Alright, to get in the base, you come around back. This is the Bat Cave entrance. And then from this side, you can exit the vehicle, put the vehicle back in the garage, and then you basically just scale these rocks here. It's kind of the hot part of the day right now for this spot. So I'm being cooked a little bit. We've got to get into the shade before we overheat. I would duck here because we're a vampire. I'm a vampire. Alright, we're cooling off. Okay. And then we can continue to climb up, but I usually like to check this little post here. Let's check this place out. Right here by my base, all these things spawn. So I'll just take those and take that. And then I like to harvest this as well. I try to do this with every game I play. And this is a newer game, so we have to make sure that the broadcaster can record everything properly. We also want to make sure that the audio levels are appropriate. What? I didn't like that? Oh yeah, there it goes. So we've just salvaged that. Very nice. Alright, let's get back up. I would use my little elevator ability again, but I'm right next to the stairs. So I'll just save it for that.
Vox Atreides, the voice of the Duke.
Okay, right here. Okay, so that's how you get in the base. This is the entrance. I think I'm gonna make a floor. What is that sound? Where is it? It must be on the other side. This is the entrance. You come in here, and this is the first floor. You can see outside. This is that same generator we already checked. And it circles around to the entrance again. So we could go. This song is weird. Up here, this is where I have all my tools. My fabricator.
Yes, sir.
The chemical refinery.
Acknowledge.
The recycler. Can we recycle something
Yes,
we picked
sir.
up? Nah. And all these boxes. I think one of these boxes, actually what I'm doing with these is I'm just learning them. I already have it, but it lets me research it again, so I just research it again. And then I'll go ahead and refill the generators as much as it'll allow. We can deposit 14. Okay. This is the small ore refinery. We can craft 1 copper ore block. We have a water tank here. And actually, the blood purifier, we need to deposit the blood we've gathered. Because we're a vampire. And my tank needs some water. And so do I. So I use this, and that drinks the water. And then I'll extract the water into my Hydra Lighter John MK1. Leader John. It's Leader John. Okay. So this is the production floor. And then we go up here. And there's the roof.
Yes, sir.
We can see everything.
Yes,
We
sir.
can see everything.
Moving
I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire who can see everything. So yeah, this is the base. Gotta get back indoors before we overheat. Before I forget, we'll refill the bottom generator. This is the top power generator, fuel power generator, and this is the bottom one. And we'll deposit the 14. Boom. So both of those are full. Apparently fully charged, they give you about 20 days of energy. I think it's give or take depending on how much energy you're actually consuming. And that depends on how many things you've actually built. And speaking of which, I don't know if we've updated the base very recently, but we'll forget this blueprint and then pull it out again and copy the building. So now we have the blueprint for this base, and we can move it whenever we decide to travel somewhere else. And then I like to just keep my vehicle backup tool so I can summon my vehicle wherever I want. So yeah, that's it. That's the base. There's
And now, another revealing episode of
ah!
First-hand accounts. from
There's
the
a
front
way
lines,
to do
presented by your host,
this.
Redondo Monroe. Today we find ourselves at the storied bastion known as Helios Gate. Redondo sits down for
Bow.
an exclusive interview with
Thank
Captain
you for
Marcus
tuning in for
Amstrad of
this
the Fighting
technical preview
Captain
of Elude
Amstrad,
Stalwart and
thank
the
you for
Stalwart
joining us
Vanguard.
today.
That's you guys.
We've
I'm Elude
heard
Stalwart. You're the
first-hand
Stalwart
accounts from
Vanguard.
soldiers like Sergeant Creel,
In Dune,
who shared the
Awakening.
brutal realities of life on the front
Look,
lines.
look for the
Can you
series.
tell
Look,
us about the recent
look for the series.
campaign
It's
in
going to
the
be coming
Haga
out
Basin,
soon.
and what the strategic
Peace.
gains there mean for House Atreides.
It is an honor to be here.